Infrastructure globally is entering a major transition. Governments and infrastructure owners are increasingly moving away from traditional materials like steel and timber, not only because of sustainability pressures, but because the long term economics no longer make sense. I'm James, Corporate Finance and Strategic Advisor to DM Composites. And DM Composites is positioning itself as a leading integrated FRP infrastructure platform within that transition. Traditional infrastructure materials degrade over time. Steel corrodes, timber deteriorates, concrete cracks. The result is very high maintenance costs, repeated rehab cycles, operational disruption, and growing safety concerns. So, why does this matter? Well, because infrastructure owners are no longer optimizing for upfront material cost alone. They are optimizing for much longer term performance. And that is exactly where FRP infrastructure comes in. DM delivers fully integrated FRP, fiber reinforced polymer, infrastructure solutions across marine, industrial, utility, and public infrastructure sectors. Our systems are corrosion proof, lightweight, high strength, and engineered for very harsh environments. Importantly, we control the full delivery chain, from design and engineering to manufacturing, all the way through to installation. Very few operators in Australia and New Zealand currently combine engineering, manufacturing, and installation capability under one platform. Vertical integration is central to our operating model. DM designs custom systems, manufactures internally, and installs directly on site. This creates stronger quality control, faster delivery, better profit margins, and improved execution capability. In a fragmented market, that positioning matters. A strong example of this capability is the Bayview Boardwalk project in Victoria. DM delivered a fully composite boardwalk system for a coastal environment where corrosion resistance was critical. The result is a projected lifespan exceeding 50 years with zero corrosion exposure and more than 40% reduction in maintenance costs. Importantly, this same infrastructure need exists across transport, marine, utilities, and public infrastructure assets globally. So, why now, you might ask? Well, because we believe the market is actually approaching an inflection point. In Australia and New Zealand alone, the FRP infrastructure market is estimated at approximately 400 to 600 million Australian dollars annually, with projected growth of 8 to 12% over the next 5 years on an annual basis. Although adoption is still relatively low, infrastructure owners are increasingly prioritizing durability, lower maintenance requirements, and longer lifecycle performance. We believe this creates a rare window for early movers like us. DM benefits from several clear advantages. First, full vertical integration, and that's across design, manufacturing, and installation. Second, deep execution experience. We have more than 300 FRP projects delivered collectively by the leadership team. Third, superior material performance that eliminates corrosion risk and materially reduces maintenance requirements. And finally, strong alignment with infrastructure decarbonization trends and ESG-driven investment priorities. The business is led by an experienced technical and operational team. Founder Mansoor Ahmed brings extensive FRP engineering and infrastructure experience across Southeast Asia and Australia. Co-founder Devi Vulpio brings deep execution expertise across marine and industrial infrastructure projects in Europe and Australia. And together, the leadership team has collectively delivered more than 300 FRP projects across multiple international markets. So DM is currently raising up to 1 million Australian dollars in seed capital. The capital will primarily be used toward executing already secured projects, expanding equipment capacity, and accelerating growth across Australia and into New Zealand. So again, why now? Well, we believe the timing is compelling. The business is operating within a growing market supported by strong structural tailwinds, and we are already demonstrating best-in-class delivery capability. We believe the transition toward lower maintenance, more sustainable infrastructure is still in its early stages because the next generation of infrastructure will increasingly prioritize durability, lifecycle performance, and sustainability. And guess what? DM Composites is positioning itself at the center of that evolution.